Oh, look at that. So I'm feeling much better today. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done, just catch up on some things. Debating on whether or not to change some website stuff that I have. I'm kind of weighing out the keeps or don't keeps or downgrades or focus more type of things. So I'm trying to figure all that out. There's never any easy answers as a creator. What works, what doesn't. Sometimes you just kind of have to just roll and adjust. So those are my big plans and thoughts. Uh, Life is weird, kids. It's always weird. Mostly, I just want to mostly I just want to kind of get a lot more art going as we're leaving February. I didn't realize until my wife said it. There's only less than a week left in February. Crazy. Uh, wow. I just figured I would be more into the book than I am. It's just always interesting how these things go. Also, it's Black History Month. Normally, during Black History Month, I show you guys a book or several books that are about Black history that you should read. I don't think you read them, but I'm going to do it anyways because I'm stubborn. So this is Ta-Nehisi Coates, Between the World and Me. He's a very good writer. It's a very easy book to read. I think it's only like maybe 150 pages. Yeah, it's under 150 pages. He's an amazing writer. Black history. He talks about a lot of things. It's literally like letters he wrote to his son. So it's like essays more than it is anything. But I don't know. I think of Baldwin. I think of all these authors who wrote all these amazing books. Raisin in the Sun, for instance, Giovanni's Room, The Color Purple. Just incredible books. Photography book I'm looking at again that I own is Gordon Parks's photography book. Amazing book, incredible book. Really kind of opens up and is honest about like America and its kind of its history of sorts. And I've always just been really impressed by it on so many levels because it's just beautiful. It's a really beautiful book. It's a really amazing book. And so I'm just happy that I have these things to kind of go back and look towards and see and feel and be connected to everyone in the past and the present, and in some cases, I guess, the future. And then I think about Afrofuturism and like all the cool things that that does and how that brings about, etc. And it's just really amazing. And I think you should look at them, and not just in February. In general, you should look at them. There's so much education to be put into them because it's American history as a whole. It's American history. Like I feel like most of us went to school and we only ever really learned like the very basics of the history of America, and even that was like the footnotes of it, not even the actual things. Like I always bring up because it was brought to my attention a while back that the Harlem Renaissance goes on exactly the same time as the Great Depression. So when you see the pictures of the Harlem Renaissance, it's like all these black people, they're celebrating, they've got their own communities, it's got its own environment because they're not allowed to be in the banks and live in these cities that are all white towns. But because of that problem that they faced, they made their own towns. And before some of those towns were burned to the ground by angry white people at the time, they were $1 billion cities and towns. And so it doesn't really shock me to a certain degree that that is the reflection of what racism gets you in a lot of ways. Like you had these people who were making do and living these extravagant, like there's so much art, and when you listen to the music of that time, it has influenced so much of the music we listen to today, and the art as well, and the poets, and just the ways of thinking and education and so on and so forth. So it's just kind of fascinating, and I beg of you to learn about it because, like I said, it's American history. If you don't know at this point about it, it's because no one's exposed it to you, or you're purposely choosing not to learn about it at this point. But yeah, just to check in, I am feeling better. Thank you very much for your concerns. Um, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Banner up. I'll do some art. You'll see. Don't worry about it.